Are we on the air? Oh, we're on the air. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, your YWCGM is back. It is Monday. Jinx Nation. We're in the building. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, welcome to your public service announcement for the Monday Night Raw review. And let me tell you, I enjoyed this Raw very much. The ending was classic, as classic can be. I will get into that in a minute though. Oh, big shout out to CM Punk. Yes, I'm wearing a Yankee hat, wearing an orange shirt, John Cena old style. So you understand why I'm wearing this when I get to the end of my Raw review. And no one's gonna shut off my damn microphone, cause I didn't lose sight of shit. Or I didn't lose sight of shit. Didn't lose sight of shit. And them little Jimmy's conspiracy against me, you're gonna get got. And anyway, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Legend killer. And you're starting to piss me off. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I see divas and knockouts now. Oh, oh. We got a show to do. We got a show to do. Please stop. Please stop. I will be back in a minute. Knockouts, divas. I'll be back. We got a show. We got a show. Oh, okay. And we're on the air. Monday Night Raw review. Trusty little notes. I didn't take all the notes for the end of the show because I was just too much to cover, but I'll cover the basis of it. But here we go. Monday Night Raw, live from Massachusetts, the home of John Cena. Yes, they were in Boston, and yes, I'm wearing a Yankees fitted because I'm from New York. So, whatever, I don't give a fuck. Oh, and big shout out to Cena. He had his dad and his wife in the front row today. Yeah, big shout outs. Jinx Nation, C Nation, you know how we do. Get ready for Money in the Bank this Sunday. Yeah, I'm getting it. Anyway, Monday Night Raw opens with CM Punk, who comes out with a megaphone. And, he rants and raves about the whole, him being suspended, him leaving with the title. And I will say, some of it is scripted, some of it is from the heart, you can tell. And I think CM Punk's fed up with the WWE. I think a lot of people are fed up with the WWE. Uh, it's bad business, man. And Vince, I'm fed up with the WWE. So Vince, you better do something fast, or you're gonna lose a lot of fans and things of that nature. So it's just certain things about the WWE that's making me fed up, man, and it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, this is bullshit. And yeah, maybe I need to turn heel, but you never know when that's coming. And when I turn heel, I'm gonna stay heel. You won't see all this Jinx Nation. No, the heel character is coming. I'm plotting my heel character right now. So, anyway, back to our regularly scheduled program, Monday Night Raw review. CM Punk says he's making Raw relevant again because he was the trending topic all over Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. And he said the only time Raw is relevant is when CM Punk speaks and when somebody dies. Which I gotta agree with CM Punk. There's no other time that WWE ever gets mentioned unless there's some conspiracy, you know what I'm saying? And politics involved and stuff like that, or when somebody dies. So, he says he is the voice of WWE, so forth and so forth. Says, he's just fed up with the political side of it. he wants to change this. He says, uh, let's do a live contract negotiation right on Raw. You know what I'm saying? Tell Vince McMahon to come out here. Why we do it behind closed doors, man? Let everybody know what's really going on. And when CM Punk leaves, I feel sorry for WWE because when he does leave, I feel there's going to be a lot more exposed. Because, like I said, some of it is probably story written, but some of it is coming from CM Punk himself. So yeah, CM Punk rambles on. Then John Cena comes out. John Cena says, "Well, you must forgot who I am. You got to go through me to get the WWE title. You act like I'm not relevant. That I'm not. You act like I'm some pushover." And John Cena mentioned how people thought that John Cena couldn't hang in the ring with them. He mentioned like Batista, Randy Orton. He mentioned Eddie Guerrero. He mentioned a couple other people, saying that that kid, he may not have it, but he may have it, you know what I'm saying? And then, so forth and so forth. And he says, you know, when it comes to Money in the Bank, you act like I'm some pushover, like you're CM Punk, like you can just gonna beat anybody, and yes, you can probably wrestle and all this other stuff, and whatever, so forth and so forth. So they went back and forth with the words. Then the GM chimes in, says John Cena's gonna have a special match tonight. So that makes set for the first match of the night. You get John Cena versus Nexus, the tag team champions, Otunga and McGillicuddy. Pretty decent match, you know. Cena did some kind of, it wasn't really really technical wrestling, but it was sort of. He tried to do it and stuff. So I don't know. Anyway, Cena won. He beat the tag team champions in a handicap match. Blah blah blah. So forth and so forth. Okay. But you knew that was gonna happen. It's the build up for Money in the Bank. Maybe make Cena. It could be Cena's last Raw. You know what I'm saying, for a while. So that's what they did. Anyway, after that, we come back to a promo where Dolph and Vicky cut a promo. Kind of acting like Vince McMahon and this whole drama stuff that's going on right now with CM Punk and Vince and Cena. And Dolph Ziggler says, why don't you fire uh, CM Punk and fire John Cena and make the United States Championship, the main title because, I'm relevant and I'm the best and so forth and so forth. And, you know, I don't know what I think about that. And then Vicky's trying to act like Vince McMahon. And then out of nowhere comes Drew McIntyre. They're all making fun of Vince. Then, of course, Vince McMahon comes out. They said Vince's breath smells, whatever, whatever. So Vince McMahon comes out, he puts his arm around Vicky and he tells Dolph and Drew, "Oh, this is you're my future, blah 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 blah. So let's see how good you really are. You go handicap match with the Big Show." Okay, so and then he says, "Well, does anybody have a tic tac? Because one thing I don't want to have is bad breath." And he gets in Dolph and Drew McIntyre's face, so whatever. Then match two, we get Kelly Kelly, and oh my god, really? A different diva? We got Melina out there. And yes, I'm a Melina fan. I will say it, even though there's controversy with her backstage. She's still the best wrestler they have there when it comes to wrestling. I don't care what anybody says. And yet, you have her in the ring, but you don't do her entrance. Like, what is WWE doing, man? Like, for real, like, I'm a Divas fan. I love the Divas. And this is where I'm disappointed, man. Vince, like, wake the fuck up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? Melina's the best thing you got right now. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to build up Kelly Kelly because she's your typical diva. Get the fuck out of here with that. You had the Bella Twins. You bring Melina in the ring. She looks hot with the black leather on, because she's a heel now. So, and you put her on TV and you make her lose because it's Kelly Kelly. I don't fucking like Kelly Kelly, man. Like, for real, like, if you're gonna fire anybody, please fire her. Because I cannot stand Kelly Kelly. And to top it all off, you make Melina look bad in the ring. Really? When she's your best talent there? Besides Trish? But Trish ain't really wrestling like that. So you got your best talent wrestle wise looking bad in the ring. Really? You need to wake the Divas up, man, and get it back to where it used to be when Melina came out. You know, the Divas were relevant, man, and now you made them irrelevant because it's Kelly, and the Bella Twins. Then you have the opportunity to put Melina on TV. You put her on TV and you make her look bad. Yes, she's my favorite diva, and yes, I'm starting controversy with it. So Vince, fuck you. Oh, it pisses me off, man. Then the Bella Twins get in the ring. They beat up Kelly. Out comes Eve. Okay, so now we got Eve. Again, the same four divas. Y'all need to hurry up and bring Shaolin and get more divas in there. Do something with the divas division, please, because I'm saying it right now. Impact Wrestling is killing you with their knockouts. Point blank. WWE, you need to pick it up. It's starting to piss me off. Then we come back and we have a Money in the Bank promo where you see all the Money in the Bank competitors. Miz comes out first, then fucking Jack Swagger comes out, then Evan Bourne comes out, then R-Truth comes out. And the funniest thing of the night with that whole thing was R-Truth said, you know, he's scared of heights, he's scared of spiders, he doesn't want to be in the match, blah, blah, blah. He shouldn't feel like he needs to be in the match because he beat John Cena. And he said the briefcase is going to get got because it's a conspiracy against him from the briefcase. I started cracking up. The shit was funny. But then you get Alex Riley come running out. He doesn't really say anything. He chases Miz out the ring. Then you get Alberto Del Rio coming out. And Alberto Del Rio says, this is bogus. Why is he back in the Money in the Bank? Why, you know, he was number one contender. They did a number one contenders match, which I agree with Alberto Del Rio. The shit is bullshit. If you're going to have a number one contenders match, then after the number one contenders match, you're going to put CM Punk back in the main event and Money in the Bank. That kind of fucks Alberto Del Rio over. I'm just saying. There was no Rey Mysterio tonight. So, you know, it ended up being a six-man tag match. Kofi Kingston, Evan Bourne, and Alex Riley versus R-Truth, Jack Swagger, and The Miz. But rewind that, when Kofi came out, Kofi said, you know, this match is deadly and it cost Edge's career. I agree. You know what I'm saying? The Money in the Bank is dangerous, but, you know, it's what pleases the fans, and that's what the fans want to see. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I kind of agree with Kofi, you know, in that aspect. Anyway, Alex Riley, Kofi Kingston, Evan Bourne win. Then there's a big melee. Everybody's beating up anybody. Or everybody's beating up everybody, should I say. Then Alberto Del Rio comes out of nowhere and beats down everybody with the ladder. And then throws a ladder at the Miz and then points and says it's his destiny, so forth and so forth. Okay, it was good. You know, pretty decent match, I gotta say, back and forth. It wasn't too spectacular. So, yeah, I don't know. Raw did seem kind of short tonight because, you know, that was that. Then, you know, they did a couple commercial things. They talked about the Money in the Bank matches. They, you know, talked about the DVD coming out with Rey Mysterio, where they did a commercial for it, which I might get that DVD. It comes out tomorrow. I may get that. It looks kind of good. You know what I mean? They did a couple other little promo things. You know, it really wasn't for the way Raw was supposed to be tonight. I still wasn't that impressed. I mean, yeah, I enjoyed it because I enjoyed the CM Punk segments. You know, that's what makes the Raw good right now. You know what I mean? But besides that, the way they carried the rest of the show, the way they booked the rest of the show was, I wasn't impressed. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Then you had Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre versus The Big Show. Boring. Match ended in a double countout. He was going to chokeslam Dolph Ziggler. I mean, not Dolph Ziggler. He was going to chokeslam Drew McIntyre. Mark Henry came running out. Speared him. They all crashed and burned. Oh, it pisses me off. What the fuck? Anyway, I will be back with another video in a few minutes. Jinxxnation.